Welcome to another session with the Wise Counselor. Today is our Motivation Friday, and we're going to be sharing some inspiring message with you. I just want to tell you that if a young guy named Simon can make it, there's no reason why anybody can achieve a massive level of success. Now, you might be wondering, who is this Simon I'm talking about? Today I was just reading something in the Bible, the book of Mark, and I came across a boring verse that I also want to read out. So just something in Matthew 3 from verse 18. I said, and Andrew and Philip and Bartholomew and Matthew and Thomas and James the son of Alphaeus and Thaddeus and Simon the Canaanite. And he stopped there. I was wondering, why did the writer of the Bible stop and at Simon the Canaanite? Until then, I started to think, who is this Simon the Canaanite? Well, there was a group of people that in the Old Testament a mandate was given. As in, God told the Israelites, wipe out this particular tribe. He told them that all your property and these people's property, I'm giving this thing to you. Now, what it means is that these people the Israelites not only wiped out the generation of the Canaanites, but also took over their property. And you feel that any surviving member of the Canaanite tribe will be very bitter, very angry, and anxious for revenge against the people that killed their family. But then there was this young man called Simon the Canaanite. Simon decided that despite all these people had done to me and my people, I choose not to be bitter against them. Despite all the fact that the Israelites have taken over the land that belongs to me and my ancestors, I choose to walk in love. I choose that instead of walking in anger and bitterness in this land, I choose to strive for excellence. What this tells you is that no matter where you are coming from, no matter your background, when you decided to walk in love, decide to walk in excellence, and decide not to allow bitterness consume you, getting to the top will be a sure banker for you. You know, when I was growing up, there's this woman that had about 4 sons, and things were very difficult for her because her husband was late and she was the only one taking care of these children. Even feeding was a huge challenge. She had to go farming for people for them to give her food that she'll feed her family with. But today, those children are one of the most successful people in the town, because despite the fact of everything that they went through when they were children, they still decided to strive for excellence. They still decided to strive to get to the top, and today they are at the top. What this tells you, just like Simon the Canaanite that became one of the 12 apostles of Jesus, is that if despite what you are passing through, despite the challenges that you are facing, you decide to say, you know what, I want to get to the top, it means nobody can stop you. Another factor that is also very important is not allowing bitterness and anger hold you back. No matter what people have done for you, no matter the anger you are holding against any set of people, when you decide to hold those angers, they can hold you back. Just imagine that Simon the Canaanite had decided to walk in anger against the Jew. Do you think he would have been selected by Jesus? The reason that qualified him to join the first 12 is because he chose to strive for excellence and allowed all the anger and bitterness in him to pass away. The same thing to you too. You might feel that life has not been fair to you. You might feel that there are areas you could have achieved much more if you had better support when you are growing up, if you had better support when you are in school, or if somebody who promised to help you had helped you. But if you chose to decide, you know what, despite all these reasons I have to be angry, despite all these reasons I have to be bitter, I choose to strive towards excellence. I choose to strive towards reaching the top, and I choose not to allow bitterness and anger hold me back. I can assure you that nothing will stop you from getting to the top. But when you keep, I know a young man that I've got him several jobs, but he keeps losing the job. And anytime you ask him, he keeps blaming his family, what his father should have done for him that he didn't do, how people who are supposed to help him didn't help him. He has so much grip on his past that he doesn't see what he has in the present or even strive towards the future. At this stage, I just have to tell him, young man, I can't help you anymore. Go and sort yourself out. The same applies to anybody who allows anger or what has happened to them in the past or their past failures to hold them back. If you allow these things to happen to you, there's no way you can rise in career or in life. Life makes way for people who decide that I won't allow my past to hold me back. I won't allow my parents' limitations to hold me back. I won't allow my compound or environment limitation to hold me back. I won't allow where I'm coming from to hold me back, that I choose to strive to get to the top. If somebody like Simon can get to the top, and after 2,000 years we are still celebrating him, it means you too, if you decide to let go of your past, can get to a stage whereby you can look and say, yes, God has been good to me, this nation has been good to me. So stay motivated, stay focused, and strive for excellence, because inside you is also another Simon the Canaanite who is destined to get to the top. Thank you for watching. I'm Emenefa, the Wise Counselor. We are always here to help you grow your business, help you bring transformation in whatever you are doing. And we invite you to like and follow our page, and also share this video with your friends, because it just might be what somebody needs at this very trying moment in time. Thank you, and see you later.